already getting started a little bit. We got our griddle or grill going. It's just a standard kind of a Farberware griddle thing, because in case you don't have time to get a grill going. So we got our buns, we got our burgers, which we're gonna get started in a moment. But we're gonna get some of the more, this is what makes your burgers from just being basic to being nice. So actually, first step is getting some of the other ingredients like onions, strawberries, butter, that is important, mayo, mustard. This obviously can change depending on what you want. We don't have any lettuce or tomato, but that's okay. And of course, we can't forget cheese. So, what we're going to do first is kind of prep actually the meat. So what we want to do is get a bowl, and the reason we're doing this, when I say prep, what I mean is they're frozen. They're frozen solid, and so you can kind of together. So what we do, we'll use these two at the bottom since they're not as awkwardly put together. What we're going to do is we're going to run some hot water. Alright, so now we got our bowl of hot water, and that's going to thaw. That'll take, it shouldn't take terribly too long, but that's okay. We'll kind of not worry about that right now. So what you're going to want to do next is get your buns ready. And we're going to put some butter on them. This is actually very important. This is how you're going to go from kind of just regular home-style burger to more of even somewhat of a restaurant quality. They always butter the buns. It's a very important aspect. So you don't want to get too terribly much. So you want to just get enough so it gets a nice even spread on the bun. And so we're going to do that for this. Oop, I'm going to get a little more to kind of get started there. So, and you're going to do that for the bottom side as well. Both sides need to be covered nice and good, because this is what's going to give it kind of not only just a flavor, it also helps so it doesn't stick to the griddle and just adds overall a nice rounded flavor. On the grill itself, this is important not just for the buns. Now the buns already have butter, so it's kind of like, why would you need it? That's also for our other ingredients like our onions. Kind of, so we're gonna give that a little bit of spread. So that's good. Now the next part will depend on how you want your burgers. What we're doing is what I call a flat top burger. So it's like the bun gets kind of flattened out because it's being pressed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put them like that. Actually, we're going to put just a little bit more butter on the inside so it doesn't stick to the roof. So you're going to leave that. You're going to check it probably I'd say just probably a good minute or so. We're going to first do lines. So you just want to do nice, big lines. So that's your first step, get lines. You kind of like that buttery bun, and what are you doing with your life? That's a nice bun. And lines, like I said, you can put them together. Now you're just going to kind of chop really at random. You're just going to kind of get different bits and just really now go on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of going like how we did this, we're gonna turn it and do this. You can really do this kind of however you want. Whatever we'll do to get that kind of diced onion. Now we're just gonna kind of spread them out. And we're going to close that. We'll leave it there for a little bit. As you can see now, now it's still not gonna be able to come undone. But what it is now is we can actually kind of cut through it once it can be difficult a little bit depending on the burger, but this one's being a little bit tough, so we're just gonna cut through that. There we go. Now that we've gotten through it, so you're gonna separate them. Get rid of some of that paper, and it's gonna be bloody. It's meat. It's okay. It's all good. There we go. And so now we got our two burgers waiting. And we're back. Welcome to Camden Cooks. So, if you remember last time, what we were doing, we were getting the onions prepped. So now the onions should be nice and ready. Got a few left. Alright, so Yeah, that's good. So we were just trying to get it kind of grilled, give a nice flavor to them and get that all good. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna kind of scoop this up into, there you go. So you can kind of see a little bit of browning going. That's good. You want that browning. That browning is good. So we're gonna kind of, so it can be a little bit, it's a little difficult to scoop some up, but that's okay. You're gonna put them on just a separate plate. So now we're gonna get on to the main part, the burger. Now, what we're gonna do, so you're just gonna place your burgers right on there. And, ooh, actually I forgot an important thing with this grill is the juice catcher. Now when the burgers, the juices will start flowing. You don't want that spilling all over your countertop. So I got a little juice catcher to make sure it all flows into that. So, don't want to burn your hand. Now, you're gonna leave it on, you're gonna check it, I would say every 2 minutes, because these burgers right here cook.
Should you smash it?
No, yeah, you're gonna kind of start pressing it down. And so these actually cook fairly fast, or at least these burgers do with this grill. So probably every 2 minutes, you want to get it pressed down, and then now what we're doing here is we're making a little hood. What this is going to do is the heat coming off on the grill, when we lay the cheese on there, it's just going to melt over, drape over, and that's what you want. And we're back. So now the burgers, they're looking good. They're yeah. So it looks a little greasy, but that's okay. We want that. We want that kind of nice juiciness going. So now we're going to actually get our cheese hood ready. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your cheese. So you're going to put it over. You want to put it over your burger. Come over here. So you're going to put it over your burger like that. You're just going to lay it on there. And then right now, obviously, it's not just going to melt over it. That's why we need the cheese hood, so it can kind of cause it to melt. So you're gonna make it in a crude fashion. Just, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to look all that great. So you're just gonna cover it. And you're gonna leave it, and you need to watch it. You wanna make sure it doesn't stick to the tin foil. But you're gonna kind of watch it for probably about 30 seconds. Shouldn't take too terribly long. And we can get our nice melty cheese. We're gonna slap that mayo on there, get a nice good coverage, and boom, that's good mayo. There we go. See how it's like oozing off?
Cooked?
Should be. So
right.
no, no, these are cooked. These are all cooked and good to go. And boom. So now, there we go. We want that nice. All right. So, and then you're gonna take your onions. I'm gonna take a little bit because I don't want to take too much. Just gonna sprinkle it on there like that, and I'll leave the rest for the other one. And there, just get a little bit of onion. There we go. Get a nice onion. And boom. Now we have a greasy burger. And so you do the same thing with the other one, but this has been Camden Cooks. This is my burger. Oh.